Apollo Roofing Company is known for top quality work and exceptional customer service. But what really sets them apart is their dedicated team, deep community roots, and certified expertise tackling Bay Area roofing challenges. Here to share more is the owner of Apollo Roofing, Shemi Al-Madawi. Shemi, thanks for being here at Live in the Bay.
Thanks for inviting me. It's a big pleasure.
Yes, I'm so excited to talk with you about, some of the roofing issues that people may experience here in the Bay Area, because you're going to educate me. So I'm excited to dive into that. But first, tell me what makes Apollo Roofing so special.
Okay, so we're a local company. We put a lot of focus on excellent customer service. So if it's a big shake with a lot of ingredients, that will be the most dominant. It's the milk. It's all about the customers. Now, of course, a lot of focus on quality work and good materials. Set us apart a little bit is like all the top tier certification we have with the leader manufacturers, which is really help us to give more to the community. And what's really set us apart is my amazing team, is the people behind the brand. I've been lucky to be surrounded with such a great colleagues that, their dedication, they care, just make work really meaningful.
Yeah, that's the best part, right? You surround yourself with best people, and then good things will come out of that.
That's the biggest gratitude I have, honestly. I could not even engineer that kind of colleagues that I got.
Well, congratulations. That stems from you as the owner and really surrounding yourself with people who care about all the details and to give quality work. So, congratulations to you for building a great team.
Thank you.
I wanted to learn a little bit more about, Bay Area roofs and kind of what are some of the challenges that people might be experiencing when it comes to roofing?
That's a good question. Let's start from the fact that the Bay Area is a collection of a microclimate. There is some cities that are totally different than others. Let's say coastal cities like Pacifica or Berkeley or other cities, they live under constant fog and humidity. And that's require a different spec, additional spec, when other inland cities really facing a lot of sun, strong heat, which is really accelerating the lifespan on the roof. And across the whole region, we're all facing strong rain, strong winters, winds, those atmospheric river storms that we have. We get some funky calls like, what's wrong with the roof? Nothing wrong with the roof. The roof just flown away with the wind. So there is no roof. That's the problem. That's really not fun to have. It's maybe funny, but it's really not fun. So have to be considered that every roof in the Bay Area that get installed have to be resilient for all those things that we mentioned, including personal adjustment per the area and the climate.
Yeah, very interesting. I never thought about that. I experience the different climates because I'm down in the South Bay in Santa Clara. So when I drive to the city, it's completely different weather. But yes, so you got to have somebody who knows all about the different materials and what you need in the different climates. You kind of mentioned your team earlier. And, when you're talking about certified roofer, what does that mean in terms of who you're employing to do these tasks?
Let's start from a funny point. When you need a cardiologist, you don't going to go to the dentist, And certified roofer means the manufacturer signed for some kind of a program with the roofer. And then for many years, train them, test them, surprisingly inspect them on site until finally, after a few good years, they find, I want you to be a top tier certified contractor. And that's going to give us the ability to provide way more for the homeowners of the Bay Area, because then you don't only get my warranty, you get an additional 25 to 50 years labor and material warranty from the manufacturer. So, and that's what I think the families in the Bay Area deserved.
Absolutely. You mentioned kind of, working with the best materials, and how are you making sure that you have the best materials that are going to, be durable throughout all of these microclimates?
So, roof is a product that's supposed to last for 50 years. There is no much room for no-name brands that might disappear. So we're trying to follow the leaders, which are like Owens Corning, GAF, Certainty. Those guys are here for generations. They're not going to go anywhere. They prove their quality. And probably when you install that product, the material and the warranty are going to stand. Those guys are like built to last.
Yeah, so you've done your homework, you found the best in terms of all the quality material that you need, and that's who you make sure that you can always, get material that you need from them.
Exactly, basically the future plant in the history. So if they're here for so many generations, they're going to stay.
Yeah, they're going to stay. All right. Well, you guys aren't just a roofing company. It is very important to you to be involved in the community and giving back in the community. Tell me how you're doing that and why that's important.
I didn't plan to talk about that, but you know what? Maybe it will educate some other businesses on the Bay Area. So basically, the community is us, and us is the community. Without a community, who we are. So they were the first one to give us the chance, to give us the trust, to give us their business. And we owe them so much. And that's the reason why we're partnering with things like Telacel, high school football teams, and sponsorships, and supporting local events. It's our way to say thank you and give back to this amazing community that gave us so much.
Incredible. Yeah. Well, I appreciate the work that the pride that you take in giving back to the community. And that just goes to show, another caring aspect of you and your business. Right now is probably the best time to think about any roof issues that may be coming up as we have these couple months of warmer weather, but we're heading into winter. So for anyone that needs to, reach out and get any information regarding their roof, how can they do that?
Oh, so simply, basically a roof talking to you. You just need to understand and listen. So let's say the majority of the roofs in the Bay Area are asphalt shingles. It's a slope roof. Pretty easy. You can watch it and spot it from the street. Look for curled shingles, cracked shingles, missing granules. That's a big sign that you need to get a professional. If you have a flat roof, like the majority of the houses in San Francisco, search for standing water, sagging area. That's a clear sign it's going to trap water and it's going to end up in your house. Now, one thing, do me a favor, guys. Don't climb up there. You don't want to be the next viral movie,
Yeah.
Just leave it for the professionals. But once you see any of those spots, that's the time to call a certified roofer.
Okay. Well, Shemi, thank you so much for joining us and sharing a little bit more about what you do. I really appreciate you being here.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, of course. If you want to learn more about Apollo Roofing Company, you can go to their website, apolloroofingcompany.com, and we'll also post their information on our website as well. When we come back, Hugh Jackman and